back to Point Blank. If you just joined us, we're talking about the mob tonight. Flash mob.
Flash mobs, to be exact.
What do? They gather quickly, perform some wacky tasks together at the same time, then suddenly disperse.
That's right. Yep, in a flash. And since it's a mob we're talking about, will they get into trouble with the law? Isn't it illegal to be in a mob? Let's find out what lawyers and the police have to say.
It's not an illegal gathering. Few people gather around doesn't become it's illegal. It's only become illegal if it is there is an illegal purpose, unlawful assembly and things like that. If few people are gathering around to have some fun, I don't think it's going to harm anybody.
In the spirit of wanting to lighten up things, I think it does not make sense for the authorities to prosecute each and every situation when there is actually no ill intent. So although you may have what you call unauthorized gathering, I think at the end of the day, what's the intention? I mean, if it's just for fun, then I suppose it's fine. But if nuisance is created as a result, I think then perhaps that needs looking into.
Well, that was kind of freaky, but for the police, flash mobs could be bordering on the illegal.
That's right.
Let's take a look. What constitutes unlawful assembly, I wonder? Well, it's when 5 or more people are gathered to show criminal force or overall authorities, resist the law, commit an offence, or criminal activity against someone else to take their property or to force any person to do something.
And the punishment for unlawful assembly, it could mean up to 2 years in jail, fine, or both for offenders.
Wow, so these people are pretty brave, huh?
Yep,
and a bit like Robin Hood, bordering on the illegal.
Do you think this will breed a more defiant Singaporean? Because you can see it's a younger generation and they're already being more spontaneous. So does spontaneity breed a defiant edge to a personality?
I don't know, opinionated maybe, or I don't know, more creative. But the lawyers did say they mean no harm with good intentions. That the authorities shouldn't just prosecute every single gathering that comes out on the street.
Yeah, exactly.
So seems like the lawyers are not that worried about flash mobs.
I think the lawyers have more to worry about than just a bunch of kids just having fun.
Yeah.
They are just having fun. They don't have any ill content. They don't mean any harm. They just want to have fun and let loose sometimes.
Yeah, and I think people do recognize that, which is why they haven't gotten in trouble with the police so far.
Nope, not yet.
Well, some comments on the web we are taking. Our viewer Black Kitten says, Black Kitten, Singapore should try to do that at City Hall or Raffles MRT in the midst of the morning crowd. That'll be cool to watch. That is, if the police doesn't come before everyone disperses. Have you tried getting on the MRT station in the middle of peak hour? Let me tell you, because if you click on one of our VODs, I actually did a video blog on that. It's terrible.
There's no way you can get on it.
Yeah. No way you fit all those people in there.
Well, Black Captain, actually, I want to add that the Singaporean flash mobbing actually took place between CityLink, the underpass between CityLink and Esplanade. So it's not too far from Raffles MRT, and it's quite a high frequency.
High traffic area.
High traffic frequency over there.
Yeah. It's true. Well, Black Kitten adds on that the Singapore flash mob does not look quite natural. Sorry to say.
Oops.
Yeah, actually, we did say that a while earlier, didn't we? They're a bit too happy, cheery. And gunfighting people don't, Chow Yun Fat doing that with John Woo. He doesn't smile.
They weren't flying to the side and trying to hit. And they were trying to do it, but it looked like me back in primary school when I was playing in the field. I shoot you.
Yeah, a bit of Care Bear cheer going on. Yay!
Yeah, and
Care Bear shine.
They're getting shot. They were smiling and they were dying. So it's like it didn't work, lah.
But give them a break, lah. Because they are trying something new.
And
we are the ones
just having fun.
And we are the ones sitting on the couch, behind some camera, in front of some camera, just commenting. So
so we should try it ourselves.
Yeah. And next comment, Jawbreaker says it would be cool to be involved in a flash mob. The one in New York was great. I wonder who the organizers are. You can try something similar in Singapore, but there'll be plenty of people who will join in. Yeah, I wonder.
I think so.
It'd be interesting to note actually the sort of response or the level of response garnered from such. If someone makes a call for a flash mob gathering,
I think Singaporeans are a little bit inhibited. So when they get into a group, there's this group thing that goes on. So it's like mob mentality.
Yeah.
And so when one person wants to do something, strength in numbers, everyone gets more courageous and they do it. It's not to say that they're out to do any harm or go against there's no uprising going on. They just want to have fun. And it's always more the merrier.
That's true. I wouldn't think that if a person would dare to do it alone. Like, it'd be really weird, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I agree with
they might, but it's less impact, lah.
Yeah, because the strength in numbers, and
Yes.
that's what is overwhelming. And I agree with the group thing comment you have there. The critical mass does sort of put people in a more guarded, more safer psyche when they're doing it. Like,
Yes.
okay, I'm in a group. If anything happens to me, I just chow, I just run.
Yeah, just
what happened to me,
Just chow. That's probably why they have discotheques, or in my time they call discotheques.
Discotheques!
Nightclubs,
Discotheques,
Yeah.
Brian, you
People
give
don't-
away your
yeah.
age, lah.
Okay. People don't dance alone, If they dance, they're a little bit
Exactly.
off. But when suddenly
Exactly.
you're in a room full of strangers dancing to the same music,
Exactly.
and then it's suddenly cool to do all your,
Yeah.
your pussycat doll stuff, lah.
Yeah, or the fireball.
Or the fireball.
Yeah.
At fire.
Yeah,
back in the day.
I remember that. Okay, never mind. Don't tell anyone. Okay, back to our comments. More comments. If you are given more rope, you'll definitely be bolder. More rope.
More rope as in, I guess, more leeway by the
I
government.
guess,
Is he
okay.
talking about?
Not to hang yourself, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think.
More rope,
I think
more
more
room to
leeway.
make a noose.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay.
I think more leeway.
Okay.
I guess so.
Just one more comment by Red Devil 72. Only in New York you'll get such public appreciation. That is correct. That's one comment we actually were
think
talking
so?
about during the break.
Yeah.
We said I mentioned to Evon that if it was done in Singapore, like you just saw an example of Singaporeans, once they dispersed, everyone's just what the just happened, But in New York, when they left, everyone just had so
standing
much
ovation,
appreciation,
right, for them?
So much appreciation for it. Even though they were stunned, they were just they valued the talent and the rehearsal and the effort put in.
Yeah, the entire organization. But on top of that, I guess we could say that the one in New York was more impressive.
Oh yes,
It was on a much larger scale, and it was quite wonderful the way they did it.
very well executed. Yes.
Yeah, very well done. And
I'm pretty sure they rehearsed.
really,
Yeah, I think so.
So no two people are doing the same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and you're in a cool position and doing it.
Unless they're all hired actors, which New York has a lot of.
Yeah.
Out of work actors.
All the calefairs milling about in the streets with nothing to do.
I was in the OC episode 5 season 2 in the background. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, well, Singaporeans, I guess, will step up and do more if people show more appreciation, I guess.
Yes.
So if you could, show more appreciation, I would probably join in.
I guess if this happens more, then maybe Singaporeans will be more susceptible to being more appreciative.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Well, another comment from a viewer, CS. Singaporean people will just think that it is a fuss. They don't appreciate the arts. Ooh, it's a can of worms
yeah,
there.
well,
Singaporeans don't appreciate the arts.
It's not like I don't want to agree with you.
Oh, you're treading on thin ice there.
I mean, I sort of agree with this guy, like Singaporeans not really appreciative to breaking out of the norm, anything out of the norm,
Yeah.
They
Because
get phased.
exactly, because you could think that it's potentially illegal. You could
Yeah.
potentially
Yeah.
be arrested, and you could potentially spend some time, squatting in a cell.
Yeah. And they don't want to be appreciative or deemed supportive of something which is illegal.
Yeah, and I suppose the personal sort of space bubble really, is the case for Singaporeans.
Yeah.
Don't get into my personal space. Or
Yes.
you remember that
Yes.
that one we did our people who went undercover in the MRT
Yes,
on
that's
our
right.
very first day
Yeah.
of Point Blank
Yes.
on Razor TV. Yeah, it was that. Everybody's just. If you stay out of my way, I'll stay out of yours. Don't get into my way. Yeah. Maybe there is a bit of that mentality there. But we also saw after the flash mob, the finger gun fight at CityLink in Singapore, there were a couple of appreciative people there, weren't there?
Oh yeah, a couple of thumbs up, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
thumbs up, and the girls say, "Hey, we joined in, we shouted along." So
That is true. Yeah, you're exactly right. No, even though they weren't part of it, even the little girl said that, oh, we screamed and shouted, all my friends joined in. You see, is that thing in Singaporeans that we want to let loose. We just need an outlet, to let loose, to get all this I don't know, tension.
Yeah, I noticed they were all quite young.
Yeah.
So I guess there's this sort of energy there. I like to see people do it.
Except the 35-year-old guy in the helmet and the sunglasses.
Yeah, he was an anomaly. But I like to see them do it in the middle of Shenton Way during lunchtime.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
That would be wonderful.
Yes.
It'd be fantastic.
Next one, guys. Flash mob, please, if you're out there.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Well, I guess for flash mob, that's all we have, unfortunately. But if you are going to organize some flash mob gathering, please invite us, because at Razor TV we like to do wacky stuff. You can contact us any way you like. Right now you can comment, for example, and tell us where you'd like the next flash mob gathering. Phone us at 6319-2400. Email us at razortv@sph.com.sg. Webcam us, or just drop your comments in that box you see below that screen. Right now, we'll go for a break. After that, we'll be back and to find out what the Air Force is up to. See you later.